Alright. Okay, we are good to go. What is up, my survivors? It's me, Papa the Survivor, the VTuber survivor from the future. And, hey! I'm a little late, but I am back with another weekly Zatsudan. Yes, normally we do have these on Sundays. However, I was busy this weekend and it carried over into Sunday, so I was unable to do a Zatsudan yesterday evening. However, I'm here today, and we'll be back on our regular schedule. I'm not gonna go over the schedule yet, only because I posted it on Twitter yesterday. I was able to do that. I was also able to upload the weekly highlights yesterday as well. Those aren't hard to do. So yeah, the weekly highlights is up on YouTube. You can check it out over there. The schedule's up on Twitter. You can check it out there. But yeah, I'll basically go over everything probably by the end of the stream. Dang, I am like super laggy on the VC face thing. Hold on. What's going on? Why the delay? Let me see. You know what? Here, let me do this. Let me just reset this. Well, there's an update out for VC face, but I'm not gonna update my thing yet. Okay, there we go. I think that'll work. Just a little bit delayed now. Oh, whoops. Whoops, let me fix that. Okay, there we go. Okay. Alright, dang, talk about. I've been sick. That's what I can start with. Yeah. Starting the week of, I think, the January 30th to February the 5th, I was sick with a pretty annoying cold. I have no idea how I got it. I haven't been in contact with anybody with a cold. But basically, like Wednesday afternoon, I felt like a little lump in my throat. I didn't think anything of it. I was like, what the heck is this little lump in my throat? I'm gonna ignore it. And then that morning, it just turned into like a really bad sore throat. Like I just had trouble talking. Like you'll still see it in the Budokai Tenkaichi stream. Like I just did not have a good time talking. I had to cut the stream at like, I think an hour or an hour and a half. I don't really remember. But yeah, I cut the stream early just so I can, you know, relax my voice a bit. And then Friday I was just, I couldn't do anything. So I didn't stream Friday. I had to cancel that Xenoverse 2 stream. However, it did allow me to push it back to the following week, where I was feeling a lot better. I still had symptoms. I still had, like, the cough and the stuffy nose, but I was able to push the Xenoverse 2 streams back. So, yeah, the entirety of last week's Xenoverse 2 streams was just finishing up parallel quests. Which wasn't bad. It was a nice change of pace, but don't worry, because this Saturday, we'll be back on course with Xenoverse 2. We'll be getting into the Buu Saga and Battle of God Saga stories. So, yeah, it's gonna be fun. And what else? What else in terms of, streaming? I guess in terms of streaming, oh yeah! Last week, I was able to do my 1-month anniversary karaoke stream. And I think it was pretty successful. I didn't get copy striked. Well, the VOD went unpublished. It didn't get copy striked, but it did get muted. I knew it was gonna get muted anyways. But yeah, the VOD's deleted, gone forever. I didn't even record it using OBS, so it's not on my laptop, it's not on my computer, it's not on anything. You cannot see it. You cannot see it unless you flip it. But yeah. Yeah. Dang, I'm already 1 month in streaming. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I'm really grateful to I'm really grateful to my now seven followers on Twitch. Thank you. I still have 5 subscribers on YouTube, but it is what it is. I'm not tripping over that. I think I have like 45 or 46 followers on Twitter. That's fine though. That's fine. I don't mind. But yeah. I'm gonna keep grinding, gonna keep working. Hopefully everything in terms of streaming gets better. When making my highlight clip, I do notice that there is some popping that happens with my mic. So I'll probably end up investing in a better mic, not necessarily a headset, but a mic. One that can stop popping, so everything will work better. So yeah, that's what I'll do. I mean, I already invested in a cheap capture card to play Switch games, so might as well invest in a cheap mic with a pop filter. But yeah, first and foremost, I still need to get a part-time job. No one's gotten back to me yet. I'll probably email them or apply a little bit more. What else? What else is there to talk about? You know what I do need to do? I need to start like writing down topics that I can talk about for these streams. I guess I could talk about how why I wasn't streaming yesterday. Well, for starters, it was my mother's birthday, Survivor Mom's birthday, and it was also the Super Bowl. So we do our little family get together. But the thing is, I was riding around with my grandparents because they had to get all of the stuff. Like they had to get the pizza, they had to get the chips, the wings. My mom already had the drinks. We also had the cake. So it was just us getting all the food and snacks and whatnot, and then meeting up with my mom. Survivor brother, I don't know what he was doing at the time, or little Survivor brother. I don't know what he was doing. But yeah. I'm sure a lot of you aren't really like invested in sports. I'm not really invested in sports either. Like I just keep an eye on my favorite team, and that's pretty much it. But I'm pretty sure a good number of you guys know about the Super Bowl. It was good for the most part. It was a good game. I thought the halftime show was okay. I think Rihanna did a good job. Especially while pregnant. That's a feat in its own. Like I know performers can perform while pregnant. She's not the first one to do it. I think Beyonce has done it before. But yeah, that's amazing. And but the ending to the Super Bowl. It was honestly the most anticlimactic ending of a Super Bowl I have ever seen. I didn't know what to make of it. I honestly did not know what to make of it. They're just gonna waste the game with a field goal. And even on Twitter, a lot of people are going around saying that it's rigged. I don't know. I'm indifferent on that whole thing, only because I'm not really a Philadelphia fan. I don't like the Chiefs. I don't like Kansas City. But I'm not really a Philadelphia fan either. So I don't really care if it's real. Like refs are always getting paid off all the time. That's just a common thing that happens in sports. Either it be football or wrestling or basketball or whatever sport. Refs always get paid off. So I don't know. But yeah, for it to be happening during the Super Bowl, that's just, I don't know. Especially during like the last few seconds of the Super Bowl. But that's just my opinion. Hmm. Let's see. I don't know, guys. I really don't know what to do with this stream. I'm just kind of just chilling, chatting with you guys. Honestly, like a good half an hour before the stream, I kind of took a little cat nap and rested my eyes. So I don't know. My sleep schedule completely changed recently, especially at the start of this year. Normally my sleep schedule was that I would fall asleep around 2 o'clock and then wake up around 10 in the morning. And I'd get my whole 8 hours of sleep. But recently, it's completely changed to I'm getting tired and I'm falling asleep around 1:30, or even just going to sleep at 1 o'clock and waking up at 9 in the morning. Which isn't bad. It's not bad, but it's different. It's different. And I'm not used to change. And it takes me a minute to get used to these changes. Like, as a kid, I never liked change happening. Especially like unexpected change or bad change. Good change was always welcome. Well, that's just obvious. But yeah, as a kid, I never liked going through any kind of change. Like, one instance was my grandparents just moving from their house in one location to another place. And it was like a seniors mobile home association, which was a better fit for them. But as a kid, like, I couldn't grasp that concept. All I knew was that they moved, and I was upset at that. But I obviously got over it when I saw the place. And then, that was another childhood home, another memory of mine, so yeah, it doesn't matter. But then they moved again after that to a new place, and I was like, they're moving again? But obviously I was a lot older at the time, so it didn't matter anymore. But yeah, I guess I could say that maybe, like, I still don't like change. Without getting into it, there's been a lot of changes in my life. Especially starting, this entire decade, 2020. Ligma was one of them. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just trying to, substitute the word. Ligma was one of them. Being separated from the whole world and not being able to go to school in person and interact with my friends, interact with family, well, my extended family anyway, and just being closed off from the whole world for like a good 2 years. Maybe a year and a half, 2 years. And we're still dealing with it to some extent, going into this whole post-Ligma era of where we're more cautious about about medical safety and hygiene safety and whatnot. Like, obviously, people are wearing masks now. We're wearing masks more often now. Just like around different places. Like, it's not as big a problem as it was earlier, but yeah, like, people are wearing masks a lot more often now. Obviously, if people are sick, they're staying home. They're staying home instead of working while sick. They're going to school while sick, even with a cold. Because I remember back when I was a kid, like, I would still just go to class even though I had a cold. Obviously, if I had something like the flu or a stomach bug, I'd stay home. But if even if you have like the tiniest cold, just stay home until you're like, not infectious. But yeah, that's one change. And then, without going into it too much, another change is just my whole family dynamic has changed a lot. Especially like right around when we needed to start staying home. So that kind of put a little emotional strain on me. I probably should have seeked out therapy at that time, because I really was not having like the best time. I didn't start going to therapy until like mid 2021, late 2021, something like that. But yeah. I mean, obviously now I'm in a much better position than I was, than I was 2 years ago, 3 years ago. But yeah, it took me a minute to get used to all of those changes. It just shows that, life is hard. Life is hard. You are going to struggle. They don't tell you when. It's just that you are going to go through some struggles, but you will get out of them. And you don't even know how long it's going to last. Like, just know that change is going to happen in your life, for good or bad. And for bad, you are going to struggle. They don't say when, they don't say for how long. But you will get through it. You will get through it. A stronger person, a healthier person, and a wiser person. All right, that's enough of me being philosophical. I know I don't want to be the buzzkill of the whole chill stream, but I just feel like I had to bring that up. I guess what I could talk about is a Harry Potter game coming out. Yeah, about that Harry Potter game. I really don't have any plans to play it, only because I'm not really, into Harry Potter like that. I think I mentioned this before on one of my past streams, but I didn't really get into it. I kind of just brought it up, but yeah. Yeah, I've never really been into Harry Potter that much. I've only seen like the first 5 movies, and then a tiny bit of 6. I never read the books. So I don't really feel anything for Harry Potter. But yeah, so I don't really have any intention of playing the games. But I do understand where some people are coming from with their dislike and distaste for it. However, I don't think there has to be any sort of toxicity involved with it from either side. Either if you support the game or not. After doing a little digging, into J.K. Rowling, yeah, it surprised me of the people she surrounds herself with. So yeah, yeah, I wasn't planning on playing the game before, but now I'm really not gonna even touch the game. Not even gonna bother with the game. But yeah, obviously, if if people want to play the game, if you want to play the game, if you're in my audience watching, go ahead, go ahead. I don't really care either way. But just know that there are people out there that that don't like the game for a good reason. Um, you can either agree with them or disagree, but let's just keep things civil. You know, I think a lot of people are chronically online nowadays, and I think that Ligma is also a big factor in why we're chronically online more often now when we don't have to be. And I think that's also where all the hate is generated, because let's be honest, we're not gonna ever see any of these people in person. I'm not gonna if I ever run into one of these people in person and they wanna catch a fade, I will challenge them to fisticuffs. I will catch their fade. It probably won't end up online, but yeah. Like if it happens in person, I'm gonna catch their fade. I'm probably gonna report them to the police, because that's honestly kind of scary, because they're technically stalking me. But if I run into them in person and they're like, "Oh, I didn't think we'd ever meet," and I'll be like, "Yeah, remember what you said about me?" And if they chicken out, obviously, yeah, then they're full of it. But I'm getting sidetracked. Sorry. But yeah, Harry Potter game. Play it or don't play it. Don't be an asshole. Regardless of what you think or what your opinion is on the game, just be civil. And yeah, that's my 2 cents on it. But yeah, but honestly, there hasn't really been a lot of games that I've been wanting, or any new games that I want to get. I guess I could bring up the Nintendo Direct. Obviously, Metroid Prime Remastered came out, the digital version anyway. I think I might just get the physical version at a later time. Yeah, so yeah, Metroid Prime Remastered, I'll probably get the physical edition of that. Advanced Wars 1 and 2 Reboot Camp, I definitely want that. I'll probably get the digital version of that. When I do have, the funds, I will upgrade my Switch Online, get the expansion pass, so that I can play some Game Boy Advance games and some N64 games. Because those are going to be fun. What else was there? Oh yeah. What I need to get is Mario is I need to find, well, I probably won't find it. I had Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for the Switch, the physical version, but I think I lost the cartridge, so I have to save up some money so I can get the digital version. Yeah, it's gonna be a pain. But I do want to do Mario Kart streams. And I think I will do a stream where I will play, I'll probably do a stream where I'll play some Mario games. Maybe Super Mario All-Stars, because I have that. I do have 3D All-Stars, so I can play, Mario 64, Mario Sunshine, which is, I said I'd never play this game. I said I'd never play this game again. Super Mario Sunshine was honestly a pain in the ass for me. It was such a pain, especially those obstacle course stages. I just couldn't handle it. Like as soon as I got all of the shines necessary to fight Bowser, I just did it and did not want to touch the game ever again. I can understand why people like Sunshine, only because it was probably part of their childhood, nostalgia factor. but that game is just too damn hard. Like, honestly, I'd play Mario 64 freaking 10 times over Sunshine. And that's just my opinion, though. And Mario Galaxy's on there. Love Mario Galaxy. Freaking one of the first games I got on the Wii. So, yeah. And I haven't played Odyssey yet. But I'll probably play Odyssey, after I beat Bowser's Fury. Because I've been playing that, like, in my off time, but I haven't finished it, so... Excuse me! Ugh. I really am a bit tired. But yeah, I guess I could play Bowser's Fury on stream. Then I gotta play Odyssey. My brother played Odyssey. The middle survivor brother played Odyssey. I even played it a little bit with him. It was fun. I also got into Zelda. All I finished, though, was, Skyward Sword HD. And that was a pretty challenging game. It was fun. It was really fun, but it took me a minute to, like, figure out where I needed to go, what I needed to get. But it was fun. It was challenging, but it was a good enough challenge for me. And then my fight against... What the heck was his name again? Malice? I think his name was Malice. Yeah. The fight with Malice was honestly kind of easy. Like, I lost to him once, and then I loaded, and then I hit retry, and then I fought him again, and I won. It was that easy. And right now, in my off time, I have been playing the Minish Cap, but now the Minish Cap is on the freaking GBA Advance, so... Or GBA Advance for Switch Online, so I'm like, okay, I guess I gotta start all over. Well, I was gonna start all over anyway in terms of Zelda, but it is what it is. But yeah, I know for a fact that the order of Zelda games goes Skyward Sword, the Minish Cap, Four Swords Adventure, which I do have on my DS. I do have Four Swords Adventure on my DS, so I can probably stream it from that. Or it's Four Swords Adventure Anniversary Edition. Like, all the way back from the DSi, I ported it to my, my 3DS, so I could just stream it like that. And then after Four Swords Adventure, or no, not Four Swords Adventure, just Four Swords. And after Four Swords is obviously Ocarina of Time. And then the timeline splits three ways, and you can kind of play it however you want. Obviously, there's more games in the Fallen Hero timeline, where if you quote-unquote lose to Ganondorf, you would just go down that one. But if you beat Ganondorf, you can go down, or quote-unquote beat Ganondorf. It's kind of ambiguous. But like, you could go down like one of two timelines. You could go down the stay as a kid timeline, which takes you into Ocarina of Time. And then it takes you into Majora's Mask. Then Twilight Princess, and then Four Swords Adventure. At least I think that's how it was on the official Nintendo thing. Anyway, and then the third timeline is, you stay as an adult, you go into the Toon timeline, where it's adult Link, but he's shrunken down to Toon size and sounds like a kid, I don't know. But it takes you into Wind Waker, and then Phantom Hourglass, and then Spirit Tracks. And obviously the Fallen one is all of the past games. All of, like, the first Zelda, the second Zelda. I think it's Oracle of Ages / Seasons, and then it's Link to the Past, and then a Link Between Worlds. And then I think it's Link's Awakening after that. I don't know the particular order, but I know all those games are in that timeline, and then everything pretty much leads up to Breath of the Wild, and then after Breath of the Wild, it's Tears of the Kingdom. But yeah, that's just my knowledge on Zelda lore. I asked Middle Survivor Brother, who is in New York, if he saw the direct. He said no. I told him DS is gonna come out on the Switch. He didn't answer me back after that, so he probably knows. He just didn't bother to see the direct and probably just doesn't really care. That's cool. I don't think either of them saw the direct anyway. Man, I kind of wish I was streaming back when they revealed the cast for the Mario movie, because then I could have like recorded my whole reaction to it. You know what? That's what I'll do. That's the thing, is that Nintendo Directs are like the middle of the afternoon, my time. My time, PST. And I don't really know like what other time it would be for you guys, so I don't think I can really stream my reaction. I think I like streaming at 5 p.m. my time, because, you know, obviously everyone's off of work, everyone's at home. It's probably around dinner time. Well, for people in the US of A anyway. But yeah. I don't know. Because right now the earliest I've streamed is noon. And I haven't streamed any earlier than noon, and I haven't streamed any later than 5. Oh my god, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to post on Twitter saying I went live. This is the 3rd time in a row I forgot to do that. Oh my gosh. You know what? I'm gonna do that right now. Give me a sec. I hope stream isn't weird. I'm gonna go on to Twitter, and post that I'm finishing up the stream. I'll say that, guys, it happened again. Forgot to post that I'm going live. I'm still streaming, but I'll probably end the stream in like half an hour or so. Oh my gosh. But this is the 3rd time. This is the 3rd time this has happened, and it's been during a Zatsudan stream. You know what? I'm probably forgetting. I'm probably forgetting to post that I'm going live, because it's like the first stream of the week. It's the first stream of the week. I only stream on my laptop like once a week. Oh man. Well, this is just something. Laptop is super slow, so forgive me. I guess I can say that one of my favorite VTubers of all time started streaming again recently. Now, of course, I'm not gonna bring up any other VTubers on stream. You know, just so, you know, I don't bring this whole comparison thing or whatnot. But yeah, like there are a lot of VTubers out there that have inspired me to just start doing this, you know? Because, you know, I started this, you know, just a month ago. I was like, you know what? Why don't I do this? I'm gonna get Vroid Studio. I'm gonna get an application to where I can use my model, and I'm just gonna start streaming on Twitch. How hard can it be? And, well, in my opinion, it's not really that hard. It definitely is a learning experience. And you know what? I've learned a lot. and it's been fun. I'm on Twitter right now. Yakuza's trending. What that's all about. Maybe it's because Yakuza Ishin Koami is coming out soon. I do want to get that game, but I want to play it after I've played the sixth game. And then of course I'll play the seventh game. Let's see. Oh yeah, I need a tweet. Let's see. Survivors. It happened a third time. And a third time. I forgot to post when I went live. Anyway, I'm still streaming. I'll probably finish up in about 20 minutes or so. Actually, no, I'll probably finish up in 10 minutes or so. Probably wrap it up in 10 minutes. So. Just know that I will do my best to make sure this does not happen again. It just sucks that this has happened twice already. Alright, now let me just pull up my Twitch so I can get the link. What else to talk about? Forgive me, guys. Forgive me if the stream is boring or whatever. Well, I at least know that these streams do get views. On Twitch and on YouTube. They don't rack up serious views, but I do know people are watching them. So thank you for watching all of my VODs regardless. Channel. Alright, got the link. Come on, because I don't want to do. I have to go whole echo. Come on, copy. Thank you. Exit. Paste. Hashtag. Whoops. Live. Hashtag. ENV. Uprising. Hashtag small v. And it's good. All right, sweet. All right. So hopefully people will come and check out the stream in the last second, and if not, then they'll see the VOD. But yeah. Da 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 da. I mean, eventually I do want to get, like, I do want to get, you know, some new overlays, but I know those cost money. Like, I could just make my own overlays, but you know what? Yeah, I think I'll end up doing that one of these days. You know what? Next month I will try working on making my own overlays. So that way I don't have to get them out of my own money. Yeah. I'll make my own overlays. I'll make a game overlay so that way I can, like, shrink the game screen so it's not taking up the whole thing. So that way, you can still see me and I'm not in the way of anything. And we can still see chat. Yeah, I think I can do that. Yeah, come next month, I'll work on making new stream overlays. Cause doing this for a whole month, with just bare basics, it's good enough. It's good enough to start out with, but I don't think it's good enough to get me by in the long run. But yeah. Let's see. Well, in terms of goals, I think the only goals I've done are try something new, and stream karaoke games. I'm still trying to get to 100 followers on everything. Probably not TikTok, because I still don't know if TikTok is going to be banned where I live or not. So we'll see what happens. I'm still planning on doing this for a whole year. Depending on what happens, I don't know if I will keep doing it for more than a year though. Hopefully I do keep streaming for more than a year. I'll have to wait and see. But yeah. And you know what? I don't think I have to worry too much about what to stream because I do have a whole backlog of games that I need to play anyways. So I can just play them with you guys. Dang. You know what I just realized is that I gotta play Dragon Quest 1 through 3 again. Which honestly are the first Dragon Quest isn't long. But it is hard. The second Dragon Quest is a little longer than the first one, but it's not as bad. And then the third Dragon Quest is probably the longest one, but it is fun. But it does take a minute because I need like a whole walkthrough to figure out what to do. And then we can probably play Dragon Quest 4 together. And then 5, and then 6, and then 7, and then 8, and then 9. 10 is a Japanese exclusive, so we won't get to play that. And then 11, because I do have 11. It's still fresh in the box, never been played. I got it back in like 2019 or something. I still have Dragon Quest 11. I just haven't played it yet. Oh, man. But man, once I get 11, it is on. It is on. Yeah. I did say I wanted to do a watch along. So maybe in the future, we could do a watch along of something. You know what? Let me see when the Crunchyroll Awards are. I think we can do a watch along of those. And I don't think I'll be able to stream it, but let me see. But we can still watch it and then just talk about it. Let me see. Crunchyroll. Crunchyroll Awards. March 4th. Alright, well, let me just check my calendar when that is. You're gonna see me freaking stretch back. Oh, it's a Saturday. Ugh, but Saturdays are my non-stream days. Well, I guess we won't be able to freaking react to the Crunchyroll Awards. Oh well. Ugh. But you know what's funny is that I used to think that the Crunchyroll Awards were kind of goofy. And I'd watch well, those of you who know him, Nuts. Those of you who don't know him, Nuts Taku on YouTube and Twitch. He's a cool dude. But I do watch him and his friends Briggs and Animac at Anime Uproar do their Rant Cafe podcast where they where they freaking rant on the Crunchyroll Awards, and then they do their own anime little award show on Twitch. Only because they have difference in like opinions of what they think is good, what their fans think is good, and what they watch and whatnot. Whereas Crunchyroll just shows what they've produced and are showing. So yeah, it's just difference in opinion, honestly. But back when I did start hearing about it, I thought it was kind of fun. So yeah. But I feel like, you know what? I'll probably just talk about it at the Zatsudan after that. Let's see. I just want to see what the nominees are. I'm not gonna vote. I just want to see. But I highly doubt my vote's gonna do anything. What's going on? Why can't I see anything? Come on, site. What's going on? Okay, here we go. First things first. Let's see what anime of the year is. All right. So who got nominated for anime of the year? Attack on Titan Final Season Part 2. My opinion, I don't think it's gonna get that. Cyberpunk Edge Runners, that's pretty good. It's a pretty good competitor for anime of the year. Demon Slayer Entertainment District Arc, maybe. Licorice Recoil, I haven't heard of that. Ranking of Kings Season 2, ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Spy X Family, another good one. It's not gonna be Attack on Titan. It's not gonna be Licorice Recoil. It's gonna be between Cyberpunk, Demon Slayer, Ranking of Kings, and Spy Family. However, I do see it leaning more towards Ranking of Kings, since I think it got it last year, if I'm not mistaken. Or Edge Runners, because Edge Runners was freaking amazing. Like, dang, I might need to get the game now. Alright, but that's all I'm gonna talk about. Cause yeah, I gotta start wrapping the stream up. Alright. I guess I can talk about the schedule for this week. Obviously we'll be playing one less game this week. Only cause, I couldn't stream yesterday. So tomorrow we'll be playing 3 Houses. Wednesday we'll be playing more Yakuza 0. Thursday we'll be getting back into classic Dragon Ball or retro Dragon Ball games. We'll be playing Budokai 3. We'll be doing Vegeta's route, his main route. And then Friday we'll be doing Xenoverse 2, the Buu Saga, as well as the Battle of God Saga. And then maybe a little bit of those parallel quests. If there is time. Because I'm not streaming it early, we'll be streaming it late. And it's a Friday night, so I'll probably be going till like, I don't know, 9 o'clock or something. Yeah, we'll see. But yeah. Anyways, my survivors, thank you for coming to the stream. And I will see you when I see you. So, see you later. Goodbye. And take care. Also, yes, thank you for 1 month. It's been fun.